Hey everyone, how are you? It's Maggie here. I wanted to get live today first to ask how you're all doing. And I wanted to talk today about a topic that has been on my mind for the entire week. And so I would love to hear your perspective on this too. So as you listen, like kind of comment below on how this shows up for you and how this is in your life. So we started the new year and we had a very powerful new moon last week, and that was also a partial solar eclipse, so it felt like this huge reset, like a huge new beginning. And it got me thinking about setting intentions, and it got me thinking about setting New Year's resolutions, and kind of, a lot of us, we may be setting goals for ourselves even, right? So, and I want to talk a little bit more about that, because when we set intentions, we are more often like setting goals, right? And goals can feel a little bit harsh sometimes. They often, like when you set a goal, you want to achieve something within a certain amount of time, right? That feels very restrictive to me. It's like, restrictive. It doesn't leave much room for magic or flow or whatever. You know what I mean. And the same, there's a fine line when we set intentions too, is we want to get somewhere, right? We want to make a positive change. We want something that we don't really have or embody or are right now. That's often what is true when we set intentions, right? So intentions, they often have a subline, like a subtitle. So, for example, we set an intention to work out more, to lose weight. And the subtitle would be because we don't feel like we're good enough right now, right? Then, for example, we set the intention we want to find a new job because we don't feel good enough right now, right? There's that subtitle, that subline below the intention that we most often set subconsciously, but this subtitle, it's always based on lack, right? So let me give another example. Yeah, like we want to find a new job so we'll feel better, because we will feel better. We set a goal or an intention to go out there and find more clients for our business, because in truth, it gives us validation that we're good at what we're doing, right? And so, like I said, those subtitles, those sublines of your intention, they are based on lack. Like, do you feel that based on lack, right? That us not feeling good enough, or thinking we need to get somewhere else in order to be more worthy or happier, right? And this can be very clear, or it can be very subtle too, because this is our subconscious often placing these little sublines in our lives, right? But you can feel it. You can feel it. The intention, you will be able to feel it. And you may not even have this at all. You may be very good at this, and then this may not apply to you at all. But I want to shed light on this anyways, because I can get into this pattern myself sometimes still too. I feel it's a very normal thing, because kind of, how the way we're brought up, or, in society or whatever it is, we were always kind of pushed to want more, to be better, to have more, or, to make more money, whatever it is. There's always that feeling of, oh, but we're not where we're supposed to be at right now. It's out there. We have to go get that, right? And so the thing is that if we are coming from a place of lack when we set those intentions, or we want to change something in our lives, it won't feel good, right? It won't feel good. We feel that we need to get somewhere we feel we need to force something. We feel it's going to be a chore, right? It's just another thing on our list that we have to work on. And I believe that is never aligned with our natural desire to expand and flow with life, right? And I just want to say we are extremely powerful. We are extremely powerful, and what we create what we speak, we create what we think, but most importantly, we create what we vibrate as too, right? And so when we set an intention that we want something because we don't feel good enough right now, how can we expect that result to make us feel any better, right? Because we are coming from a place of not enoughness right now, and that is what we'll be creating. So if you do lose that 20 pounds, are you going to feel better? Or is there going to be something else that will make you feel not good enough and that you have to go get in the future, right? Do you see what I'm getting at? Let me know if this makes any sense, if you have any questions. So I am all about setting softer intentions. So for example, I'll stick with the workout example because I feel it's kind of simple. So let's say you want to work out and lose weight. So an intention would be around that, could be, I intend to work out at least 3 times a week and it is going to be fun for me. So just that last part of that it is going to be fun is really, really important, right? That's one of the most important things, because from there, you want to feel good. You want it to be fun. So from there, you can take action around this. So you can find, really fun dance classes online, or you can try a new gym and meet new people. And that may be very fun for you to have that experience with like-minded people in like a group at the gym or whatever it is. I'm just trying to, give an example. So, but do you see that it is coming from a totally different place? And I'm not even adding to the intention that you want to lose weight, because that will come naturally as you start to feel better. And this is your intention. That will just be a byproduct of the intention itself. And that's a slow process too. And we're all different. It's a process. So does that make sense with how you can reframe intentions so it's actually going to feel good? And with that intention that I shared, there's not even going to be one of those sublines behind it. Your subconscious is like, oh, okay, we're going to focus on feeling good and making this really fun. So there's no need to put that subtitle, subline that I was talking about in the beginning. So I hope that makes sense. And so I'll end with this. What we want in our lives is, what we want to see in our lives is often a feeling, right? Like we want to find a new job because it will make us feel better, but it's the feeling, right, that we really want. Hi, Chrissy. Good morning. So it's the feeling that we really want to experience. And so one of the things that I have started doing is focusing on my body and the feelings first, right? I want to feel good. We all want to feel good. And I don't want to force myself to do anything when it doesn't feel good, right? We don't want to set the intention to work out more when it's just going to feel terrible for us, because we won't be able to stick with it at all. And now on the flip side, of course, sometimes we have to be a little bit strict with ourselves because we can get lazy. I'm guilty of this too. I've been there, but find that fine line between it feeling good, and you will know. Use the fact that you are more powerful than you think. You're more powerful than you think. And find your own ways to kind of play with setting intentions and really noticing how do they feel? What is the subconscious subtitle? Like, why do I really want this? What comes up? Journal about it. Play with it so it works for you. And that, just going within first, is what is really important for me. It has to come from the inside first. And that is how I work. That I go within. first, because that's all we have control over and it's all we are responsible for. So I wanted to leave that with you. I also wanted to share that next week, actually not next week, on Sunday, the 13th, we have our second online women's circle. It's at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to sign up for that, I will leave the link below. And I also wanted to ask everyone in the group what you would like to see more of from me. So I wanted to ask, because you've been with me for a while. Most of you kind of know what I'm all about. I'm all about the divine feminine and the seasonal cycles, the moon cycles, setting intentions. I love body work, and well, you all know what I'm about if you've been following me for a while. And I would love to hear from you what you want to see more of. What do you need my guidance on? What are you struggling with? What can I, put out there in a video or in a post that would be really helpful for you? So please let me know. You feel free to just message me or comment below, and I will leave that with you. Many, many blessings. Let me know if you have any questions about this. I know it can be a little confusing sometimes, the whole intention setting now to word intentions. And if you want to give me a sample intention, and I'm more than happy to take a look at it too, and maybe reword it a little bit for you. So many blessings and much love. Bye.